The area that became Denmark was originally inhabited by the Pequawket band of the Abenaki people, part of the Wabanaki Confederacy. They used the lands around Moose Pond, formerly called Pequawket Pond, for fishing, hunting, and seasonal camps. European encroachment began in the early 1600s with fur traders and fishermen along the coast, but the interior remained largely indigenous until the mid-18th century, settlement after the French and Indian Wars, 1760s-1780s. Following the defeat of the French and expulsion of many Abenaki during the French and Indian War, 1754 to 1763, Massachusetts, which then governed Maine, began granting land to soldiers and settlers. Denmark was first surveyed and granted in 1774 as part of a large tract, but settlement was delayed by the Revolutionary War. Permanent European-American settlement began around 1780 to 1790 when families from places like Sudbury and Concord, Massachusetts, moved in. Official town incorporation and naming, 1807. The town was formally incorporated on February 20, 1807, and named Denmark in honor of Danish settlers who had reportedly helped some of the early Massachusetts grantees during a time of need, though the exact story is somewhat legendary. An alternative, less accepted, theory links the name to admiration for Denmark's resistance to Napoleon. The town's early economy relied on farming, lumber, and small mills powered by numerous streams. 19th century growth and the Shaker influence. Denmark grew slowly through the 1800s with subsistence farming and forestry. Nearby Sabbath Day Lake Shaker Village in New Gloucester, just over the town line, had a significant cultural and economic influence. Many local residents worked with or traded with the Shakers. The arrival of the Portland and Ogdensburg Railroad through nearby Hiram and Brownfield in the 1870s boosted summer tourism, as visitors came to enjoy Moose Pond and the cool mountain air, beginning Denmark's identity as a lakeside retreat. 20th century to present, from farming to recreation. Like much of rural Maine, Denmark's population peaked around 1850 to 1880 and then declined as younger residents left for industrial jobs or western lands. By the mid-20th century, farming gave way to seasonal camps and second homes. Today, Denmark, population 1,200, is a quiet residential and recreational community centered around Moose Pond, with tourism, retirement homes, and small-scale forestry as mainstays. It retains its rural character, historic homes, and the annual Denmark Arts Center events that keep community spirit alive.